Hey guys, my name is Pranav and today we're going to check about a blog like how to integrate Git Bash with Visual Studio on Windows. So before we begin with our blog, first of all we will understand what is Git Bash. So Git Bash is a platform that lets you run Linux commands on a Windows machine. So that's the benefit of having it. Like for example, if you are coming from a Linux background, then you should have Git Bash on your Windows machine as well. So you can run Linux commands over it. And second is this Visual Studio. Visual Studio is basically a powerful and well-known IDE. It's a integrated development environment which is basically used to write codes for applications. For example, you can write code in C, C++, Python, JavaScript, and more. Okay, so our goal is to integrate this Git Bash on this Visual Studio. So why would even we do that? So to know that, let's check out why it really matters. So first thing is that the unified workflow. What I'm trying to say with this is that suppose you are in this repository, suppose you are in this location and you have a lot of files, but you also want to do some other stuff in the current directory. In that case, what you generally do is you would have to open this Git Bash and then navigate to the path and do that. But instead of this, what it can help you is this. If you have this integration done, you then directly can go to terminal and click on new terminal and select bash, and that's it. You can run Linux commands over here and do many other things. Okay, so that's the first and most important benefit of having why we need to have this integrated. And the second is consistency, because obviously you would have since you are coming from a Linux background, you would have already the commands, Linux commands are into your muscle memory. That's why you would want to have similar kind of experience on your Windows machine as well. And smoother Git experience, basically, since Git Bash is specifically designed for Git and how you can operate that through this terminal, then that's how you will be able to get good experience over this using this Git Bash, because most of the times developer dwindle around this Git stuff. And then better scripting support, obviously, because since it lets you run Linux commands, you can write scripts as well. You can run them on the go without any issues. And now comes how to integrate Git Bash with Visual Studio. So first thing is that you require Visual Studio to be installed. So for that, you can visit my website and click on here to install the Visual Studio, or you can just Google it. Do the same for Git Bash as well. You can also click over here and open the VS Code and access the terminal. Just like how we accessed it, you have to open the Visual Studio and click on view, then terminal, and some screen like this will appear. After that, you have to configure the terminal settings. So to do that, you need to click on this drop down. You need to click on this drop down arrow and click on configure terminal settings, and then in the third screen you would be given a list of settings that you can make changes to. And in the fourth step, what we are trying to do is we are trying to set up the default terminal profile as Git Bash, because since the Git Bash is installed, you will already have this Git Bash listed down there, and all you need to do is you need to just click on selecting the Git Bash. That's it. Once you do that, your terminal will start to look like this, just like how it is showing over here for me. And then this is how you would integrate your Git Bash with your Visual Studio for a seamless development experience. So this concludes how to integrate Git Bash with Visual Studio on Windows. I also provide services in my website, services such as SSL, migration, restore, servers, website troubleshooting, WordPress core file replacement, email setup and fixes, other consultancies, all of the services. If you want any help with that and you have been stuck in your cases, you can just visit my website, that is techdecipher.com/services, and click on send us a request now button, and I'll be more than happy to help you at a very cheaper costs. I also have tools section on my website which has a lot of tools. You can search your tools, like for example port scanning. You can search for that and utilize the web tools for your use cases. If you want to contact me for any business purpose, you can fill the form by clicking on the contact us button, and then you can also support me by purchasing a coffee. All you need to do is you can scan this QR code and buy me a coffee. That's it for this video, guys. I'll see you in the next one.